All right, guys, thank you for joining me again tonight. So I do appreciate the follow. Yeah, tonight, man, we're just gonna jump into it because I gotta wind down and get some shit done tonight that I've been working on all day like an idiot. Um, the shit that I'm working on is taking a lot longer than I wanted it to. Whatever, such is life. Anyway, with that, guys, tonight we're gonna talk about FedCoin, CBDC, FedNow, and cryptocurrency. Now, before, thank you for the 5x5, WTC, My Mother Spark, Laura, thank you for that. Appreciate it. And Dan Phillips, thank you for the 5x5. So, guys, tonight we're going to jump into this shit pretty much right away. But CBDC, for those that don't know, central banking digital currency. And I got this off the Federal Reserve website because it's such a joy to go on and read their bullshit. But anyway, CBDC would work differently from existing digital money available to the general public because CBDC would be a liability of the Federal Reserve and not commercial bank. Any CBDC would be introduced alongside cash and or bank deposits rather than replacing them. So as of right now, guys, according to the Federal Reserve, they're stating that this is not going to replace banks or cash for now. They said that the liability lies in the Federal Reserve when it comes to the central banking digital currency. Now, the digital currency is going to be the FedCoin. FedNow is not CBDC, but it will be a service of the CBDC, if that makes sense. So FedNow is like Zelle, right, or Cash App. It's a quick money. It's a quick way to get your money, so they say. Cherokee Survival, man, thank you for the donation. And where have you been, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Uh, yeah, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. So now, the Federal Reserve, this is the question. Will a U.S. CBDC replace cash or paper currency? The Federal Reserve is committed to ensuring continued safety and availability of cash and is considering a CBDC as a means to expand safe payment options, not reduce or replace them. So then again, not looking to replace cash and or banks. Why is the Federal Reserve considering CBDC now? Federal Reserve is charged with promoting monetary and financial stability and the safety and efficiency of the payment system, and is studying how CBDC could improve an already safe, efficient U.S. domestic payment system. They had to throw in already safe. Bullshit. Anyway, again, guys, this is all Federal Reserve. This is from their website. What are the potential benefits of the CBDC? Well, CBDC could potentially offer a range of benefits. They don't actually explain all of them, but one. For example, it could provide household and businesses a convenient electronic form of central bank money with the safety and liquidity that would entail. Gives entrepreneurs a platform on which to create new financial production and service, support faster and cheaper payments, including cross-border payments, and expand consumer access to the financial system. Again, guys, it sounds like they're dressing this shit up, and then they're going to drop the hammer years to come. So now, initially, like I said before, guys, when they introduced the CBDC, they're not going to, like I said before, they're not going to replace money or a system right away, unless something cataclysmic happens, banks fail, and then the Federal Reserve stays standing, and they're the ones that we have to run any kind of financial services through, which would be them. But that's down the line. They're not going to do this overnight. They're not going to do this in the next couple of years. Though the CBDC, or rather FedNow, goes online next June. Sorry. The FedCoin, I'm not sure. And the CBDC is not in play yet, according to the Federal Reserve. What are the risks of a CBDC? A CBDC could pose certain risks and raise a variety of important policy questions, including how might it affect financial sector market structure, the cost and availability of credit, and the safety and stability of financial system, and the efficacy of monetary policy. That sounded like fucking word jumbling right there. And it sounded like bullshit when they said what the risks are. You know what the risks are? The risk is that they will control your life once they get to implement it fully. As of right now, when they do implement it, it's not going to be at its full power. It will only be as help on additional payment system and additional financial system or source. That's what it'll be for now. Once it gets to its full power, you're going to have to jump through all kinds of hoops just to stay in this system and be controlled by them, because they will have full access to your money when they are the only income or financial source system. Sorry. They will absolutely have full control. But we will get to that in a little bit. The possibility, guys. So, sorry. Now, with that being said, that's the CBDC. FedCoin is going to be the new cryptocurrency, which will become a new currency of the United States. FedCoin is still in its baby phase right now, and it's not out it's not out for people to buy, but people are going to jump all over it. Now, the reason why they're looking at FedCoin as of right now, guys, it's to protect investors and consumers, financial stability, illicit activities, or to prevent illicit activities, U.S. competitiveness on a global stage. So right now, guys, they're looking at FedCoin and they're doing research behind it. So President Joe Biden signed an executive order a couple of months ago, or last month, calling for the government to examine the risk and benefits of cryptocurrency. Now, why would you have an executive order when all you have to do is to turn around to your cronies and go, yo, little niggas, handle this shit? And they go, yes, sir, boss, and they jump to it and they get to it. Why do you need an executive order to do an examination on the risk and benefits of cryptocurrency? They want to measure that they are measuring the focus on 6 key areas for cryptocurrencies: customer protection, financial stability, illicit activities, U.S. competitiveness, financial inclusion, and responsible innovation. Those are the 6 categories that they're looking at for the cryptocurrency. Now, when they look for U.S. cryptocurrency, now they have FedCoin now. It's sitting, again, in this baby phase. They're not going to release it just yet. They already had it drawn up before they even had this bill, executive order, if you will, come out, right? So when you had this executive, or when the executive order was signed, FedCoin was a couple of weeks later. They have it ready to rock and roll. They've been working on it for months. So now what they're going to do is they're going to effectively try to get rid of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, like I said earlier. And with that, they are probably going to outlaw Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. Now, Bitcoin's a big money maker, but the federal government can't get their hands on it like they want to. Now that they're starting to tax it, that's the only way. So they're going to get rid of a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. They're going to get rid of them, outlaw them, so that the FedCoin is the only one you can use, right? Drug dealers know about what's coming. I don't know if drug dealers know what's coming, but I know we know what's coming. So at the very least, guys, right now their competition is Bitcoin, but there's another one. I didn't know about this coin until just today, called Tether, the world's largest stable coin with 80 billion in circulation, has attracted the of regulators over claims that its token is not sufficiently backed by dollar held in a reserve. So now they're already starting to attack a coin called Tether. So this Tether, guys, this coin that has $80 billion in circulation, they're like, well, what is it backed by? Well, the company turned around and said, Tether's company turned around and said, well, we have enough backing, is what they said. Not that they're backed by dollar, but they have enough backing. So they're already starting their attack. And Tether's the first coin. They're going to go after Bitcoin eventually, and they're going to outlaw these coins. Now, for a lot of people that sat there and said, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is for everyone to own, bullshit. When the coin first came out, people were like, well, it's for everyone to own, and there's no market, and anybody could buy into it. And then you had all the rich people run to it, buy it, and now we can't buy it, because what is it at? 60,000 or 40,000, whatever the fucking coin is at now. We can't afford that. Well, you could buy a little bit at a time. I don't want to fucking buy a little bit at a time. That wasn't the purpose of it, but now it is. Cryptocurrency and a lot of crypto coins are out of reach for a lot of us, and there's some that still are. But those that are in reach for us, they're not worth much, like that Dogecoin. I always thought cryptocurrency was bullshit, but whatever. Laura said it's at 28,000. No shit, it went that low, huh? Didn't it peak at like 59 or 58,000? Whatever. I don't pay attention to cryptocurrency anymore because I think it's done. And if the United States and China actually passed a law about cryptocurrency, India passed a law about cryptocurrency, United States is next. 68,000. All right, thank you, Laura. So topped out at 68. All right. So, illicit activities. Another key area Biden's executive orders focus on in rooting out illegal activities in crypto space. The president has called for an unprecedented focus of coordinated actions for federal agencies in mitigating illicit finances and national security risks posed by cryptocurrency. He also urging international collaborations on the issue. So again, guys, they're lining themselves up to go after cryptocurrency because they don't want competition. They don't need competition. What they need is people to fall in line and get their FedCoin. That's it. So yes, cryptocurrency is definitely still going to have a place in the black market in other areas and in other countries. So yes, you should absolutely still hold on to it. But I'm telling people right now, do not buy into FedCoin. Now, they're probably going to offer FedCoin as a way of payment or a way of bribing people to jump onto it, but don't buy into the bullshit. They're going to offer it cheap. Oh, it's $1 and change for FedCoin. And then people are going to be like, oh, well, and then they're going to keep boosting it. They're going to keep bolstering about it. They're going to keep falsely stating that it's going to reach this amount of money and you should get in at it now. They're going to try all of the schemes that the other cryptocurrencies did. This is how FedCoin's going to grow. Now, I'm not going to buy into FedCoin. Though I have bought into cryptocurrency before, I stopped. I don't do it anymore. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. And if you can buy into cryptocurrency if you look at it as stock. So maybe you want to buy into FedCoin, wait till it hits a certain amount and then bail out. But that being said, guys, FedNow is going to use FedCoin. Now, people are like, well, it's a payment system. Yes, it's a payment system that's going to be integrated throughout the entire Federal Reserve. And then other businesses are going to start using FedNow. The IRS will start using it to get payment to and from. Bigger businesses like maybe Apple and them, Google, they're going to start using FedNow, especially here. Well, it's only United States used anyway. It's only authorized in the United States as of now when it goes online. It might be a global thing. Who knows? Or it might not be. Don't know. But FedNow is going to be integrated into the CBDC. FedNow is going to be integrated with FedCoin, sorry. So unfortunately, guys, we're headed in the direction. Now, how do we fight against it? We don't buy into it. We don't buy into FedCoin and we do not use FedNow. That's how but here's the problem. For the 200 people or the 196 people that are watching and listening, that's all that's going to listen to it. To get the message out there, guys, we got to get the message out there and tell people, do not buy into this system. Don't. We cannot give them that power. We give them that power if we buy into it. We give them that power if we use FedNow. If we set up an account in their CBDC. That's how we empower them, by giving into that shit. We should not do that. It's simple. It's a simple solution, man. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this shit out. But I don't know, man. I don't know what the outcome should be, but we shouldn't we shouldn't be listening to this bullshit. Trying to fucking look at something and it's giving me shit. Sorry. So anyway, guys, yeah, we're definitely headed towards some shit with this money. We're definitely headed towards something with this CBDC. And again, in our lifetime, will we see CBDC take completely over? We probably will if a financial collapse happens, if there's a financial catastrophe, we will see CBDC take completely over. If we don't, then we got lucky. We won. Oh shit. Nah, maybe not. Sorry guys. I'm trying to fucking do two things at one time. And it's not working out. Anyway, yeah, guys, it's we're definitely going to see something bad in our lifetime with this CBDC. As of right now, for the next couple of years, I think they're just going to push it another way to secure your money. They're going to tell you to use the FedNow so you can get faster tax return. You want your tax return back today? Sign up to FedNow. Oh, you want to sign up to FedNow now, get your taxes back, and get some FedCoin with it. They're going to be sprinkling that shit like fucking crack on a crackhead to get people in to join their system. How do we fight this system? Like I said again, don't join it. Simple as that. I don't think a lot of us will sign up for this. I think some of us will, but I know I'm not. Unless they cripple us, and then even then, I'll come up with my own currency called trading or bartering. That's how I'm going to roll. I'm not going to sit there and sign up to this system because once you're in that system, guys, you're completely controlled and you're locked in. You can't do shit about it. You can't do a fucking thing about it if once you're in the system, guys. Sorry. Trying to text somebody. I mean, trying to order something. Sorry. Anyway, um, trying to catch up with the comments. More concerned with Laura. So yeah, the Chinese the U.S. dollar is in jeopardy, but it's not completely fucked. If that makes sense, we still have some wiggle room, um, and the wiggle room, guys, is the wiggle room with it is that there a lot of places are going to start using the yuan or the Chinese currency as um, a default, but that doesn't mean they're getting rid of the U.S. dollar completely. Unfortunately for us, they still have to use the U.S. dollar, if that makes sense. All right, fucking done. Ah, shit, that's why I didn't fucking go through. All right, anyway, I'll do it in a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I have no choice to join. Johnny 308. That's the thing. They're definitely going to force people to join, and they're gonna put a lot of people's backs against the wall. It's going to be worse than COVID, like the taking the arm ticket. It's going to be way worse than that. That's the financial collapse or the financial disaster that needs to happen, where they put your back against the wall. I'm like, well, you want to feed your family, you're gonna have to sign up for this, and that's where the problem lies. It lies in that. So yeah, it's definitely forced compliance with starvation. Absolutely, through starvation. Turbo Scuba. Yep, that's exactly it. That's how they're gonna get us. That's how they're gonna get a lot of people. But some of us won't have to deal with that shit. We won't. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go off the air in a couple seconds now. Yeah, I like I said, guys, this is something we should definitely be watching, paying attention to. We should definitely be paying attention to it. Like I said, do I see within the next 5 to 10 years that the CBDC will be the main and only way for us to move around? No. But will we see it in our lifetime down the line? Absolutely. We definitely will. And yes, once they get people in that corner, guys, all they need is fear. And once they have fear, They fucking won. Other than that, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. Tonight was short because, I wanted to, I need to get a couple things done, and I didn't feel like being on here too much longer. And you guys don't need to deal with my bullshit for another 20 minutes. So this is, this is it for tonight, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. All right, guys. Thank you.